Okay, 1.2 we are talking about expansion. So let me go back a bit to your more basic expansions. Okay? And when I say more basic, I go back to very, very basic. Hello, you're talking, I talking, who listen? Later when y'all do practice, y'all talk. Now let me talk first. Can? Okay. Let's say I have 3 times 7. All numbers. Hello. Here also. Hello, hello. I talk, you talk, who listen? Okay. 3 times 7. What is 3 times 7? 21. Okay. For whatever reason, let's say I can imagine there is a rectangle. 3 times 7 will give me the area. For whatever reason, maybe I crazy, but I don't like to write 7 as 7. I like to write 7 as 3 plus 4. Then it is no difference. It is still 7, just that I break it down into 3 and 4. The side is still 7 or add up. Then my breadth is still 3. If I want to find the area, if I still want to find the area of the rectangle, I know this is 3, I know this is 3, means the area here is 9. I know this is 3, I know this is 4, the area here is 12. And if I add them up, they will still be 21. Okay? Then if I look back at the numbers, how do I get this 9 and the 12? It is actually 3 multiply 3 to get the 9. 3 multiply 4 to get the 12. So, last year or the year before, your math teacher should have gone through all this to show you why it is become a rainbow method when we are doing our expansion. Later lah. Okay? Then if we apply this to algebra, let's say I have 3, a plus b. So actually no different one. Same. I want the area, I will also have a 3 multiply a, I will have a 3 multiply a b. So end up also same. What is outside, I must multiply to both the terms inside to get my 3a and 3b. So now let us extend this a bit. My 3, I also don't like to write 3. I write my 3 as 1 plus 2. I write my 7 as 3 plus 4. Then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4. To get back the same area, I will have this side 1, this side 3. So I will have this area as 3. I will have this area as 4. I will have this area as 6. I will have this area as 8. If I add them all up together, hello, Zoe. If I add them all up together, I will still get back my 21. Then, how did this 3 come about? This 3 is 1 from the first side. So is this 1. 3 is from this side. So it came from my 1 multiplying my 3 to give me 3. This 4 came from this 1 multiply this 4. So the first number multiply second number, it will give me this 4. To get the 6 is 2 multiply this 3. Hey, Chloe. Why am I looking at your ponytail? I should be looking at your face, what? Then this 8 is this 2 multiply this 4. End up, I will get back the same area. And I must have these 4 components. If any one of them is missing, I won't get back the same one already. Okay? So with this method, when we change this to alphabet or algebra, it will work in the same way. No change one. A, B, C, D. End up, I still need this 4 portion. This part is my A times my C. This part is my A times my D. This part is my B times my C. And this part is my B times my D. Okay? So expansion is like that. This is the general idea. Always like that. Then let us go and look back at our workbook. We can go to 1.2 already. Expansion. Yes, please throw it away. Got what use that one? Okay, so we start with easier question. A multiply 2A plus 3. So I will have A times 2A. A times 2A is actually A times 2 times A. Okay, 2A itself is already a multiplication, 2 times A. Then A times 2 times A, we will group the A together. And when my A group together, it will become 2 times A times A. And the easy way to write it is 2A squared. Okay? Then my A must multiply to the 3 also. So, I have a 3A over here. No change, no change. Okay? These 2 steps is I writing extra to show you why we write as 2A squared. A times A is A squared. You don't need these 2 steps in your actual working. From here, A times 2A is 2A squared. A times 3 is 3A. So you can straight away write down the answer one. Okay? This line is enough. But must be careful about one thing. A square is A square. A square is different from 2A. Okay? A times A means A times A. It won't become 2 times A. A times A is always written as A square. Can? Okay. So this one, in front, all together got 2 times B. 2 times B multiply 3. So number and number, we put them together, 2 times 3 becomes 6. So I still have 6 times B. Separately, my 2B multiply to negative B square. So negative times positive, negative. 2 multiply, the numbers multiply together. Negative B square is actually 1. 1B square. Okay, just that we don't write down the 1. Why you all very busy on? Okay, so 2 times 1 is 2. B times B square all together. Don't understand? Okay, do you understand? When I multiply outside, I must multiply to everything inside. So I must multiply 3 to get my 6B. Then my 2B must also multiply B square. Okay? Must multiply the negative B square. Other one you got copy finish or not? A times 2A to get 2A square. A times 3 to get 3A. Because you got listen or not? When I write down, I told you these 2 steps don't need. It's for me to show you A times 2A. 2A is actually 2 times A. So when we multiply them together, 2 is still 2. A times A become grouped together, become A square. So these two steps don't need one. These two steps is me showing you a multiply 2a become 2a square. For me to show you. So don't need. When we are actually answering question, you write down not wrong. Don't write down also okay. So this one we don't write down lah. You all should know already. 2b times 3 is 6b. 2b times negative b square. Positive times negative, negative. 2b times b square. Okay, in case you blur or I blur, I write it down in another color. Okay? 2b multiply negative b square. So end up I will have 2 times b square in negative. Then it will be equals to negative 2 times b cubed. Because all together there are b. So b cubed. Okay? So behind the actual answer I will give is like that. What 1.2b? What 1.1? Then why you helping him draw things on his arm? Oh. You cannot tattoo, so want to look like you got tattoo ah? Okay, this one easy ah. We go through quickly ah. C square times 2c, c square times 4. So c square times 2c, I will have 2c cubed. Because c square is c times c. Multiply one more time c, so all together c cubed. C square times 4, so 4c square. D. Got fraction, but no difference one. What we are doing is still this in front, multiply everything inside. Okay. Fraction. Fraction is the better number. Don't use decimal. Most of the time don't need decimal one. Got fraction, use fraction. Okay? Then to take note is 2/3 D is positive, negative 4 is negative. So when we multiply, it becomes negative. Yes. Negative, and then 2/3 times 4. Numerator times numerator. So if you never use calculator, you can straight away write down negative 8/3. D. Huh? 4 is 4/1 mah. Any number without writing the denominator is the same as 4/1. 3 is 3/1. 5 is 5/1. So numerator times numerator, so negative 8/3. Then got a D. Then the second one, positive times positive. Then D times D square, so D cube lor. Okay, if you don't know what is the number, you know that you are multiplying a fraction to a number, you know that your D is still there, this number here you can use your calculator. You press 2/3 times negative 4. They will give you this number. But you must know that your D should be there. Logan, can or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we come to question 2. This one is a bit like what I tell you just now. When I talk about the expansion, when we finally change to A plus B times C plus D. The first one need to multiply the first one. The first one need to multiply the second one. the second one from the first one, multiply the first one from the second one, and lastly this one times this one. Okay? So when we are solving, first term from the first bracket multiply first term from second bracket. A times A square. Chloe, you very busy one eh? Take out your hairband lah, comb your hair lah. Mathematics. Don't need to do all so many things. You change hairstyle for what? For Chang Yao to see ah? Okay? So first term times first term, A times A square is A cube. First term times second term, A times negative 3 is minus 3A. But we still have another two terms. Chang Yao stun. Okay. Why is it 3A? Because, you see, just now we say before, right? A must multiply C, A plus multiply D. So A multiply the A square to get A cube. My A must multiply negative 3. A times negative 3, negative 3A. Okay? So I finish the first term from the first bracket. Now I go to the second term from the first bracket. It must also multiply everything. Remember just now we have 4 terms all together. So I also need 4 terms one. So the second term from first bracket multiply the first term from second bracket. Positive 4A squared. Then positive 4 need to multiply negative 3 also. Positive, negative, negative 12. This is your answer. And then, if we look back at just now what I draw, we have 4 terms. Just like my numbers. My numbers also got 4 terms. 3, 4, 6, 8 add together to give 21. Then when I have changed this to alphabets, I also have AC, AD, BC, BD. 4 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now when I look at my workbook 1, I also have 4 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can? Then it will be good if we arrange our terms from A cube, A square, A, and finally number. Okay? To make it neater, to make it every time your answer look around the same, there is a thing to follow. So my A cube, I keep as my A cube. Because it starts from power 3. Then I go and look at the terms. This one got A square. So I move the entire term plus 4A square to put at the second term. Then the next term is the one with A, power 1. Minus 3A. I put here. Then the last term is the one without A. So now look like your answer. Okay?
Exactly my answer.
Why you want to every time do like that? Okay, but next time it will become more and more complicated. Later you will see. So try to just use rainbow. Okay? Yeah. Easier actually. You just, hey, this rainbow, when I do, I also use rainbow one. I will go and draw this a to the a square, then I write down a cube. I will draw a to -3, then I write down -3a. It helps me track which one I draw already. Then 4 multiply a square, I draw this line, then I write down 4a square. I take 4 multiply -3, I draw this line, then I write down -12. Okay, so that is the actual step that I do. Because if you, some of you are still doing this a, 4, then a square -3, then you go and write down. It's not say cannot, just that it becomes more tedious for yourself. You go and write down, then add them together. Can. Okay, but more tedious. Then when you have 2 terms going to 3 terms, then you will have another column or another row, even more things. So I think like that is easier. If you can, go and change your habit. Then one more thing. You answer this line is also correct. Even in exam, you leave like that, they cannot mark you wrong. Okay? But this one is a nicer answer. B. You all want to practice on your own? Those haven't do one? You all want to practice now? Okay, then you all try B, C, D. Or do as homework. Hey, 3A, we go 3A. I show you. Go 3A first, then the rest you all, the remaining time you all do. Okay, so when I have 3 terms inside the bracket, it is like just now the box. Here got A, here got -2. This time I have 3A, I have +4, I have -a square. So now I should have 6 terms added together. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I'm not going to go and draw all the grids. What I need to do is also same, rainbow. 3A need to multiply the first one to get my 3A square. 3A multiply second one to get my -6A. Then I finish with the first term, I go to my second term. +4 multiply A. Then I will have +4A. +4 multiply -2, I will have my -8. Then I'm done with the first 2 terms. I go to the third term. -a square times A. So -a cube. -a square times -2. So -2a square. Okay? I just go systematically. Then I will get all my terms. Then I simplify my terms. So I go and see where got a cube. Here. -a cube. So I put down my -a cube. Then I go and find where are my a squares. Here got a square. Here got a square. If I need, then I go and write down. 3a square is +3a square. When there is no sign in front, it is a plus. So I have my +3a square. I have my -2a square. Okay? This one used up already. Then I still have my a's. I have a -6a, I have a +4a, then finally I have my -8. Okay? Then a cube, I have nothing to combine with. But for a square term, I add 3 of them, I take away 2 of them. So I'm left with 1a square. For the a term, I -6a +4a. Go back 6 steps, go forward 4 steps, I still have -2 steps. -a. Answer. Okay? Where? Hey, yeah, you are right. Eh? Where? Oh, okay, I make a mistake. Negative a square times negative 2 should be plus 2a square. Very good, very sharp. Okay? So negative must be extra careful. You see, I not careful, I also got it wrong. Okay? So instead of a square, I should have 3 plus 2, so altogether 5a square. Okay, so all the minus sign one, be careful. I not careful, then I got it wrong. Okay, Ken? Then we have until another 5 minutes. The 5 minutes, you all try the question 2. Then, yes. Then if you finish, you go and look at the next questions. If you cannot finish within 5 minutes, go back as homework. 2, B, C, D, E, F. And then question 3, also A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D. Question 4, next lesson, then we go through. Or if you are fast, you can continue lah. Can? How, Chloe, okay or not? How, Megan? Are you lying down like very comfortable like that? Do lah, start practicing lah. 2A, B, C, D. If you have problem, refer to my solution. How I have been doing. Can? You can do now lah. Then question 3, 4.